and the Hezbollah movement.
All right, sir. Requesting you to stay on with us. We're tracking some interesting information coming in from Syria. Syrian President Ahmad Al-Sharaa has stated that his government will use all available legal mechanisms to seek accountability from former leader Bashar Al-Assad without entering into a conflict with Russia, which currently hosts Assad, who's in diplomatic exile. Al-Sharaa has stated that his government will use all legal means possible to demand that Bashar al-Assad be brought to justice while avoiding conflict with Russia, since that would be proving to be too costly to Syria at this point in time. Assad, who ruled Syria for nearly 25 years, fled to Russia in late 2024, ending the Baath party's decades-long grip on power that began in 1963. Still with us on the broadcast is Mr. Peter Baum. I wanted to understand from you, why is Al-Sharaa reluctant to confront Russia head-on regarding Assad's whereabouts?
Russia's former influence in Syria has been drastically reduced. However, there are still legacy elements of the Assad regime, which was, as we know, and as you stated, unequivocally supported by Russia, that is still a powerful influence in Syria. Nevertheless, I think this statement, if there is a political will to bring Assad to trial, will certainly be music to the ears of those millions of Syrian families who suffered under the Assad regime supported by Russia. Russia's influence in Syria, as I've just mentioned, has been dramatically reduced, but there are still elements that would be supportive of her. So the statement by the Syrian government, by the Syrian president, I think has been a wise one politically. He doesn't want any confrontation with Russia. On the same hand, by the same measure I should say, he would love Russia to give up Assad. I don't think that would happen. I don't think Assad will ever be brought to trial. I think he'll probably die of old age before that comes to fruition. But nevertheless, it is a wise move politically for the Syrian domestic audience. So in that respect, I can perfectly understand, and other analysts around the region have made similar comments, that it's perfectly understandable why the new Syrian regime would want to make such statements. And I also believe by doing so, it further enhances its will to join the Abraham Accords that President Trump initiated, and he's so keen on other nations within the region joining up with. So it makes perfectly good sense, and at the same time it sets out his stall that no confrontation with Russia, despite Russia's previous support for the Assad regime, is going to be countered.
All right, so with that, I would like to thank you for taking out time for sharing your analysis of what's transpiring in the Middle East. Viewers, we're tracking some other very crucial updates. Malaysian Foreign Minister Mohammed Hassan has announced that US President Donald Trump will visit Malaysia on the 26th of October. Now, Trump is expected to witness a ceasefire agreement between Thailand and Cambodia. Malaysia and the United States will help both countries remove mines and heavy artillery from their shared border. The agreement, called the Kuala Lumpur Accord, aims to ensure lasting peace. Officials hope to sign it during the upcoming ASEAN summit in Kuala Lumpur from the 26th to the 28th of October. This move follows deadly clashes which took place in July that left 48 dead and displaced hundreds of thousands along the Thailand-Cambodia border. With that, viewers, it's a wrap.